Trade between the EU and China is important, but it's mainly one-way traffic. In 2010, the value of goods imported from China exceeded the value of EU goods sold there by almost 170,000 million euros, more than 3.5 times the deficit in 2000.
What is the most important issue to realize, in my opinion, would be a better reciprocity between EU and China, because EU, of course, and that's also a common fact, is the most open market, is the most open trade market in the world. We would like to have some reciprocity in these issues.
By the middle of this century, China will be the world's most powerful economy, but it's far easier for Chinese enterprises to set up in Europe than the other way round. Europe may need to raise its educational standards to compete.
China and India are pouring out masters and PhDs and highly educated people. What are we going to do about it? Are we going to be the window cleaners and the car washers and the grass cutters to these people?
Europeans are worried by China's attitude towards intellectual property. 85% of the goods seized at EU borders for infringing copyright came from China. But there is another concern, that Chinese working practices could spread to Europe too.
What is needed is a struggle to unionise Chinese workers and have a joint struggle for decent wages and conditions for everybody, because it's not about setting European workers in competition with Chinese workers, but it's about trying to improve conditions for everybody as opposed to being engaged in a race to the bottom.
The report, to be voted on Wednesday, calls for the existing cooperation agreement to be updated. Opening up China's markets will be a valuable step.